Hey there, welcome to JT Picks. And today I'm doing a single review of the song Relate by For King and Country. Originally I was going to do a reaction and review of the single, but Kanye has me pretty spazzed out. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling anything in me at all till the album drops. Till something drops. Maybe there's actually a little bit of hope, we'll say, in the fact that Reach Records said they're dropping the Summer 21 playlist next week. We're probably gonna get from the pictures Reach Records has released. We're getting Lecrae, Jude Barkley, DJ McAvee, Hulve, and Trip Lee on the Summer 21 playlist, which is gonna be great. I still don't know if it's gonna fix that hole in me. But yeah, lots of stuff with Kanye has me down. I'm sorry, it just does. They for the version of Hurricane, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the song Hurricane featuring The Weeknd and Lil Baby, they recently at the last show revealed that version, which is the latest version, and then either it was today or yesterday, they took off the choir. If you don't know, in like the first chorus, The Weeknd opens up, see it in 3D, the lights on me, all lights on me, 80 degrees, and then I can found the God in me, walked on, and then Father hold me close, and the choir comes in, and it sounds amazing, and they took it out, and I am so angry, and if it does not find its way into the final product of Donda, I won't be a happy fan. And there are many, trust me, this isn't just me who is feeling this, who's angry about losing the choir. I think it's pretty universal amongst fans that, because there's obviously lots of arguments of like people saying, the Kanye, I know I haven't gone for King Country yet. I'll get to them in a second. Let me just talk, please. That, there are many people who are like,
the original version's the best. No, the Weeknd version's the best. Come on. No, the Aunt Clemens version's the best.
Because there's so many versions of Hurricane, people are just, debating like crazy. I think that the version we had that played at the second listening event is the best version. Don't at me. It is, period. That's the version I want on the album. And if it's not on the album, I'm going to be angry. Okay, moving on. We're going to be talking about For King and Country. Their latest single, Relate, which was teased, I believe, like 3-4 days before the song actually dropped, on Instagram and all their socials. I gotta say, the teaser had me hyped because For King and Country has always been such a great band. Like, always. Their first album, before that, they were known as Joel and Luke. And I obviously knew who their sister was, which is Rebecca St. James. I knew her because, I was raised on, a bunch of Christian animated films and stuff like that. And I was raised on VeggieTales. And Rebecca St. James was in an episode of VeggieTales and one episode of her singing. So I obviously knew who Rebecca St. James was. I came to find out who her brothers were later in life through Proof of Your Love. Which was much later in the future, I believe, 2011, so I must have been like 10. The Proof of Your Love was the first song For King Country that I really, knew, heard, and liked. That whole album was a great album. Heard some of their stuff from before, some of their stuff that's not available on streaming or even albums. Hey, Hey, Hello. All great music. Their second album's great. Third album's great. I'm not doing those album reviews right now, so just all their albums are great. If you don't know their music, look it up. But it's with their third album that they really started, breaking out even in mainstream music. God Only Knows broke out. They got a Timbaland remix. They got Echo Smith on a remix of that too. Dolly Parton on another one. Lots of God Only Knows remixes. They got Lecrae on another song, and I know Lecrae ain't mainstream, but Lecrae's like considered one of the most popular CHH rappers because he has gotten tons of mainstream attention before. And people like Kyle Manning are never happy with that. Sorry for the attack, Kyle. You're probably a wonderful person in real life. But yeah, basically. So their music's great. They've been getting attention. That's great. And so this is basically their first single besides the deluxe version of their latest album. I was a little bit worried because, they've reached this point in their career, when you reach the top, it's very easy to just go downhill. Know what I'm saying? You drop something so good, it's hard to drop something even better after without consisting the same or being consistent and dropping something equal or better. Look at John Keith. John Keith dropped that monster of an album, Olympus, and then he dropped Antihero. And was Antihero truly a bad album? No. It's hard to find truly bad music. Was it on the same level as John Keith's previous albums? 100% definitely not. So this was the concern with For King Country. And now all of this has led up to me talking about the single Relate. And I just want to say they did not fail. The single was great. The song was great. It's probably one of their best songs, actually. I'm getting ready for the moment, though, when it's going to be an overplayed song. But for now, I'm going to take every single second of the song and enjoy it. It's catchy. It's got an amazing, beat, an amazing tune, an amazing melody. It's just great all around. Honestly, it reminds me a little bit of like The Weeknd, like a little bit of his After Hours sound. You can kind of hear that in this song, which I think is great. The music video was also good too. I feel like the music video would have been better if it had more of like a story instead of just like them both going down elevators looking at everybody's lives. Like, I get how the music video had something to do with, the song's lyrics. It related directly to it. No pun intended. But, unlike older versions of their songs, The Proof of Your Love, the music video for that is a complete story within itself. Same thing with God Only Knows. Their music videos normally have, like, a story, and it's really good. Relate just kind of, felt like a music video that was a little bit flat. It was just like, oh, we're going to say exactly what's in the lyrics, and that's it. I don't know, the music video was fine, but the song itself was amazing. I've listened to it about 4 or 5, maybe 6 times already, and no doubt I will be listening to it much, much, much more. It was a great song. There's really not too much to go into it. I hope that after this For King Country album, that they get back to their sound from their original, albums. Because they were more like a pop, but not really. More like an indie CCM sound, So when I say CCM, I'm kind of talking about like Casting Crowns, Matthew West, not Brandon Murphy, or to use a mainstream example, The Weeknd, or or Toby Mac. But they've kind of shifted because of the popularity of this last album to now they're going to do songs exclusively that sound like, joy. And there's no problem with that. It's just I hope that's not everything that stays. Like, I hope they stay true to their old original selves in the future. Please remember to like, subscribe. Maybe it'll help with my crippling depression right now. It's not really crippling. It's just a little depressed. I've been literally running around my house going, Kanye, Donda, Kanye, Donda. Donda, Donda. That's like all that's been on my mind. And the album's not out yet. It's frustrating. Every single Kanye fan right now is at a point where they're like, they just either don't care. Right now, I want to gladly say that I'm in that stage of being a Kanye fan where I'm saying like I don't care anymore, but I obviously do. I feel like I care. I care a little bit too much, if you know what I'm saying. I need to stop caring. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment, talk to me, do all that stuff. Till then, this is the depressed JT Picks. Remember, you know what, I'm not even going to do the outro. I'm depressed. Goodbye, everybody.